All right, let's talk about Bulgarian split squats. So the advantage of single leg movements over double leg squat movements is they're much better for functionality and balance. So when you first start off on these, you might have to just work on body weight initially just to get the balance down. So again, you might want to focus on just body weight before you actually introduce weight. See, I can hardly balance doing these. So this is essentially what it is. You'll have your one leg resting up on a bench, and the other is what you're going to use to squat, just like this. So get a nice deep range of motion. Other side. Just like this. So the further you come out, the more you're going to work your butt. And then the further you come in, the more you're going to work your quad. So if you kind of go back and pay attention to where my foot was, it was about midway. So if you come in closer, you can kind of visualize that your knee will come out more and you'll activate your quad a little bit more, just like this. And I do find that it's a little bit easier the more your foot comes towards the bench, and it's a little bit more challenging the further you come out. So, but again, the further you come out from the bench, the more you're going to target kind of your hamstring a little bit more and your glute back here. So kind of pick a foot movement that you're comfortable with, that you get a good squatting range of motion in, and you can kind of progressively work your way out further and further from the bench if that's kind of how you want to think of progressing. And then once you have the balance and the strength down and you have a good basis of functionality, you can go ahead and add weight just like so. Other side. Just like that. So, one thing with squats that you definitely want to pay attention to, make sure that your knee tracks out over your toe as you do these. You don't want your knee to go out this way, so I'm kind of facing you. Pay attention to how my knee tracks out over my toe, just like that. You don't want your knee going out like that or in like that. And that's kind of exaggerated just so you can kind of see. That's really, really bad. You want to make sure your knee tracks nicely right over your toe. So with all squatting movements, that's something you want to pay attention to. But this is the Bulgarian split squat.